Just a fighter, man. It's a lot to play through early. With a lot of the mistakes that we had, as a unit, and had some turnovers. And a lot of them were just, kind of bad breaks. They did a good job of getting hands up and tipping balls, and then faults by guys like me. So, we need to help him out more. But he did a good job of fighting through it and playing through it and coming back strong.
You've been in huddles with really good quarterbacks that have led fourth-quarter drives.
Mm-hmm.
Is there some similarity traits maybe that you saw in Josh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, all those guys that can do that, like I said, have to be strong mentally to be able to battle through those things and know that a game is 4 quarters. I mean, you're not going to win it in 1 quarter or lose it in a quarter. It's a long game. There's many drives that you can take advantage of, and it takes a lot mentally to play through that like he did.
What have you seen from Devin Singletary that maybe is unique for a guy so early in his career?
He's just a playmaker, man. I mean, he's very shifty and he made a lot of big runs for us, and especially down the stretch. That's good to see coming from a young guy in his first NFL game. He didn't get a lot of touches early, but he stayed in it. It's hard to stay in a game and stay in a groove when you're coming in and out of the game or not in it so much at the beginning. And then he did all that at the end of the game, making those plays. So it was big to see him do that.
18 pass plays called to start the game.
Yeah.
Assuming as a wide receiver,
I love to see it.
You're okay. You're okay with that, right?
Yeah. Oh, no question. And a lot of them were coming to me, so I was having fun. I was kind of sad to see him go, but you got to do what you got to do to win. And Dave's did a great job of calling the game and making adjustments and getting us in the right direction.
Are you pushing for 20 this week? 20 to start the game?
20 for me or no?
20. I'm sure you push for 20 for you.
It's not about that. I just got to do my part, and when my number's called, take advantage of the opportunities that I'm given, more so than I did last week.
Obviously, when you guys come out of the huddle and you're in one formation, then Josh can kind of spread it. How good is he at kind of diagnosing that, and you guys knowing that everybody's going to be on the same page once the ball snapped?
Yeah, I mean, he does a good job of getting us in the right place and getting the guys to up front to know who they got to protect from. So. He's only going to get even better and better at that as we keep going. But it's a lot of fun when you have a guy that can do that, and we can run an offense like that.
What does it say about
Go ahead.
What does it say about where this offense is from the jump that Dave is comfortable enough to throw it that many times to open the game and throwing in some no huddle?
Well, that's just it shows the confidence he has in us, and you love to see that from a coordinator. Him instill that belief in us. So we just got to do a better job of executing when he gives us those chances. I know I was upset that we didn't do as well as maybe we should have, but that's part of it. It's part of learning, and we're only going to keep getting better and go from there.
Defensively, Saquon Barkley, what makes him so prolific so early in his career?
He runs hard, man. The guy runs really hard. He's able to get in and out of his breaks. He breaks a lot of tackles. He's a very good running back, and it's going to take all 4 quarters to beat this team. Because we understand they're going to try to get him the ball, and he's going to try to find the opening holes and make his cuts, and he runs hard. So it's going to take all 11 guys on defense.
What's the challenge in stopping him in the running game? But certainly he's very effective in the receiving game as well.
And I think in the run game, just being able to beat gap integrity. He seems to always find the open gap when guys aren't in his when guys aren't in their gaps. And so in the run game, Manning's able to get him the ball. And Manning trusts that Saquon's going to make the first guy miss, and he usually does. So like I said, it's going to take all 11 hats getting to the ball, being able to stop their game.
With a guy like Eli, there's so much chatter about him and his career essentially being over, but on tape when you flip it on, what do you see from a guy like him?
A guy who's won a Super Bowl, a guy who has got control of his offense, a guy who knows his offense and understands looks when he sees them, and he's able to get the ball out of his hands. He's got some threats on the side of the ball that they are able to push the ball down the field. So, we got to be able to get him off his spot and try to get him out of the pocket and force him to make some bad throws.